Hey there, folks. Santee at the Arizona Ghost Raiders here. Vest pockets. Haha. Let's talk about them. My historian gig entails walking around a lot, teaching people the history of the Old West as well as the old Tucson movie set. Like the other staff members, we're expected to wear period clothing to help set the scene. That's cool. As you all know, I got some. Being out in the elements 5 days a week has really educated me on the practical uses of the clothing and accessories our Old Westians wore. For instance, the bandana is really great for not only mopping sweat, but for keeping the harsh sun off your neck. Also, I need stuff. Yeah, let me explain. We've established the vest, or waistcoat, was a very useful as well as fashionable garment. Not only can it keep you warm in the winter, but the multiple pockets are really handy. For the folks working harder labor jobs that weren't behind a desk, extra pockets are a necessity. Think of the things that come up when you're out and about, not close to your vehicle. Medicine, lip balm, a writing implement, tobacco, and of course, a mini bottle of whiskey. Okay, maybe that's just me. What would our Victorians carry on their person? Pretty much the same types of things. Of major importance to me is my pocket watch. I do have a work schedule, and not accessing my 21st century smartphone while on the street is a thing. Not only do I frequently look at that watch, but that act allows me to educate young folks who've never seen one. The fob is a Colt screwdriver for tightening up my single action. Other useful fobs back then were cigar cutters, wax sealers, and maybe the key to wind that old pocket watch. Some could have a pocket watch in one pocket, and tucked away in the other pocket at the end of a double chain could be a compass, folding knife, or another useful tool. If I was a rancher, I might carry a small pencil and a little tally book in a pocket to count cattle. In my top right pocket, I carry a repurposed cap tin that contains ibuprofen. In the Old West, they didn't have that, but they did have willow bark and opium products. Muscle pain on the range could also be remedied with horse liniment, but likely that was kept in the saddlebags. Tobacco products would also be tucked into a pocket. Rolling their own cigarettes was common, so the makings and matches were accessible. For those wanting to read, there was a vest pocket series of books that came out in the 1870s. These books were 3 1/4 inches wide and less than 5 inches tall, which brings me to another practical pocket use: spectacles. Pants pockets were definitely in use, and one might stash currency in those. From experience, bending over to pick something up opens your eyes to a negative of vest pockets. The heavier contents spill out. You don't want that silver dollar or gold nugget rolling out and falling in between the cracks of the boardwalk. Also, in some of these busy mining towns, pickpockets were evident. Access to vest pockets at a busy saloon on a Saturday night kept many a thief in business.
I have to pick a pocket or two.
As reenactors and living historians, we tend to accessorize our clothing because we can. Sometimes it's not due to practicality, rather because we have a neat thing we want to show off. And it's not altogether wrong. Today we wear all sorts of things that are for style alone. However, living in their shoes a bit has taught me valuable information about their lifestyle. Depending on the character I'm getting dressed up to portray, I will ask myself, why do I have this? This is a simple tactic you can employ too. Just a little thought for your next impression. Well, folks, that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the trail. Really? You're coming down here?